Hi, this is Professor David Lane. I'd like to go over week one with you. At this stage of the game, you should have already created the website off Google, which I've already given you an instructional video for. You should have joined the class forum so you can interact with other students. At this stage also, you should have the books probably purchased from Amazon or downloadable as PDFs. This first week, remember I mentioned that I want you to do the introductory materials first. These are all online readings and important to set up a context to the class. This week, week 1 and 2, we're going to be studying mathematics or understanding probability. And what I'd like you to do is read this book, You Are Probability, because I think you'll get a sense of how amazing things can occur. There's a thing called the birthday paradox, which I do in my regular classes. If you have about 40 students in your class, the odds are extraordinarily high that two people will have the same birthday. And it's fun to do this in class because a lot of people think, well, there's 365 days out of the year, and there's only 40 students, therefore the odds must be against two people having the same birthday. But actually, it's the reverse. The odds are very much in your favor, especially it becomes about 50-50 when you have about 25 students in the class. By the time you get to 50 students in the classroom, it almost becomes 99%. But this is to understand numbers and to understand how people manipulate other people by numbers. Then Voodoo Voodoo and Two More Waves is a book describing Littlewood's laws of miracles. He's a mathematician, G.E. Littlewood, out of Cambridge back in the 20th century, who described that there are millions of events that occur every month. And out of those million of events, one of those events should be extraordinary. So extraordinary that it would look like a miracle, even though it's not. It's just due to probability. So you may want to read that and go through that. Then there's The Hidden Side of Wolfgang Pauli, Patternicity, and the required films. Voodoo Voodoo, Bertrand Russell and Clear Thinking, Gödel's Paradox, Geometric Philosophy, Star Trek Metaphor, Surfing the Matrix, and then at this stage write a 500-word essay focusing on the issue of apophenia or patternicity. That is this kind of almost predisposition in human beings to see patterns that are not necessarily there, or to see meaning in things that are not necessarily there. And I want you to find one or more examples of this. And of course, you'll get that from your reading. And then explain why humans are prone to see significance and meaning in erstwhile random or chaotic events. You post that on your website and on the class forum. Make sure it's your own work. Don't plagiarize. Don't even be tempted to. And then, of course, you can do extra credit, responding to other people's. And then, of course, I asked you to introduce yourself. And you want to get this done like in parameters every Sunday night. Be the way to do it. Okay? Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next week.